A school board meeting rated X. Lewd passages read out loud by parents up in arms. So what's the source of these jaw-dropping words? They're assigned reading for students in the 9th grade. Well, what's going on in Virginia's Loudoun County schools, and whose heads may roll because of it? Tara Mergener reveals the outrageous detail behind this explosive scandal.
Loudoun County had already become ground zero for a number of national debates, mainly because parents are making noise. A warning, what you're about to hear is offensive.
Every time she made too much noise, I'd walk in and kick her.
Jasper wasn't even my boyfriend, just this dude I did some hacking with once in a while.
It's okay. It's cool. This is what girls do at parties.
Those jaw-dropping words read by mothers from books recommended to students in Loudoun County Public Schools. Now a move to recall some school board members may be gaining steam.
Ian Pryor says the Loudoun County School Board is abusing its power.
But when it comes to parents that want answers to what their kids are being taught or not taught in school, they have no answers.
Pryor is among a growing number of frustrated parents forming the Fight for Schools Political Action Committee.
We're going to talk about the need for change in the Loudoun County School Board.
Collecting about 2,500 signatures so far aimed at unseating several board members, accused of using a secret Facebook page to target parents who oppose them.
They're looking to push material or thoughts into a school system and less focus on, reading, writing, and arithmetic.
School board meetings often boiling over. Last week, several angry moms took it up a notch, shocking the crowd by holding up signs and reading aloud sexually explicit passages from books on the high school reading list. Another word of warning, what you're about to hear is offensive.
I grab her by the neck and start punching her.
He had a big and sometimes a girl just needs a big.
His pants around his ankles squeezed between April's straddled legs as she lay on top of a teacher's desk.
How did we get these unacceptable topics? Well, one, you didn't follow your procurement policies when you bought $1.8 million worth of these trash books.
Interim Superintendent Scott Ziegler declined CBN's request for an interview. The only school board member who answered our calls told CBN she could not speak for other members, but that she did not read the material in question, nor are members required to do so. On another sensitive subject, the district denies Loudoun's so-called equity plan is a disguise for getting critical race theory into classrooms. This mother, though, doesn't buy it.
CRT is racist. It is abusive. It discriminates against one's color. We don't want your political advertisement to divide our children or belittle them.
Ziegler describes the district's equity priorities as an effort to provide a welcoming, inclusive, affirming environment for all students. Meanwhile, Pryor is hoping backlash here will also inspire other communities to fight back.
This country was founded on the ability of people to disagree. And what we're seeing in Loudoun County Public Schools is that there is no room for disagreement with their agenda.
Recall efforts are rarely successful in Virginia, most failing to get the required signatures or getting dismissed by the judge for insufficient evidence. But Pryor believes these board members are in for a rude awakening. Tara Mergener, CBN News.
Just think, ladies and gentlemen, Loudoun County in Virginia has the highest per capita income of any county in the United States. Why? Because so many government workers are there. And somehow the left has come over and taken over the state of Virginia. It has been unbelievable how a formerly conservative state has turned, as whatever blue, red, whatever the color is, yes. It has totally shifted. And now there's a big fight for the governor, and one of the Republicans who's running is using this Loudoun County school as a poster boy of what can happen in Virginia. It is unbelievable. This is the state where Harry Byrd reigned, where it was conservative for so many years. Lindsay Almond and all these people who were the heads of the state. And in a short period of time, a small group, because of Washington has so many liberals in the District of Columbia, and they moved into Loudoun County, and they've got so much money, and they have done some horrible things. But maybe this is a bellwether, and people are looking to Virginia, because if this state flips back the way it used to be, then it'll be a wake-up call, if you will, for the rest of the nation. But Loudoun County, can you imagine on the edge of Washington, D.C. in Northern Virginia doing this horrible and assigning pornographic literature for children to read in the 9th grade.
And calling it education.
Oh, it's astounding. And then, of course, they're trying to put in the critical race theory as well. And it's just the beginning of what's being done. But I remember the statement I read years and years ago, where one educator said, "So what if Johnny can't read? We've got him till he gets to be 16 years old." So the whole idea was to indoctrinate children and to move him into a leftward course. And if they can't read and write and spell, it's just tough luck. And now that they've got a whole new math program they want to put in the schools, and our children will be so far behind the other nations of the earth unless we do something about it. But Loudoun County, keep your eyes on Virginia this next election.